Hello children. This is the second part of angles, lesson number 15 for standard 6 mathematics. Now, in the previous video, we learnt what an angle is, how to name an angle, the interior exterior of the angle, the magnitude of the angle, how to measure an angle, and the standard unit of measuring an angle. Here we will classify the angles on the basis of the degrees of measurement. We'll classify angles on the basis of the degree of measurement. So we are going to learn the types of angle, the 6 types of angle. 7 types of angles, sorry. We are going to learn the 7 types of angles. Look at these figures. The first angle is the zero angle. This ray OA is the initial position and the final position also. When we have the initial and the final position same, then that means that there is no movement of the ray. The ray is sleeping, the lazy one, it is sleeping, isn't it? So this kind of ray where there is no displacement of the ray, then the angle is what? The measurement of the angle is 0. Because this ray is so lazy, it is not waking up and it is not moving. So angle is how much? Measurement is 0. So when the measurement is 0, then it is 0 angle. Now when the ray from the initial position OA, it rotates and it comes back and lies in the initial position OA again. Starting from the initial position, rotating and coming back and lying on this position, completing 360 degrees. This is a complete angle. Now here you see right angle. The initial position of the ray is OA and it stands perpendicular on OA and makes an angle of 90 degree over here. This square sign indicates that the angle is 90 degree. This 90 degree angle is known as right angle. This is 1/4. See, if this is the point, and I divide it into 4 parts, then this one part is 90 degree. So this is one part out of 4 parts of 360 degree. So one right angle is equal to 1/4 of 360 degree and the measure is equal to 90 degree. Look at this angle. This angle, it was perpendicular. This ray OA, it was perpendicular over here and from here it moved to position OC. OA from here rotated and made a straight line. It is lying straight. Then the angle formed over here is 180 degree. Angle formed, this is a straight line passing through this point. So angle formed is this total angle formed is 180 degree. This is 90 degree over here and this angle is 90 degree. So how many right angles make one straight angle? 180 degree is equal to 2 right angles. That means one straight angle is equal to 2 right angles. This is one straight angle is equal to 2 right angles. That is equal to 2 into 90 degree. First angle we studied was 0 angle, lazy one. Second, complete angle which rotated and completed one rotation. That is 360 degrees, complete angle. Then right angle, it stood erect perpendicular on the ray OA. Then this was right angle. And then straight angle which is lying straight. Then we'll come to acute angle, obtuse angle and reflex angle. Look at this part of the figure. This was 90 degree. This is one straight line. COA is a straight line. OB is a perpendicular on the line. What is a perpendicular? When a line makes an angle of 90 degree on another line, then it is said to be perpendicular on that line. We'll come to this topic. Here you see in this region from between 0 and 90 degree, and whatever angle comes is acute angle. So acute angles are less than 90 degree and greater than 0 degree. Acute angles are less than 90 degree and greater than 0 degree. So all the angles that fall on this red region, they are acute angles. Come to the second half. OA is the initial arm. From OA, any angle formed, if I take this angle over here, then this angle formed is acute angle. Come to this green portion, between 90 and 180. Whatever angles form over here, it is obtuse angle. Now take a line over here. From here, this is the initial arm, it is moving till here. So this displacement of from OA to name it as OD. OA to OD, that is DOA, is an obtuse angle which is greater than 90 degree but it is less than 180 degree. So all angles lying from in between this region is obtuse angle. Come to this blue region. In this blue region you will see that this is between 180 degree and 360 degree. So all the angles that lie between this region 180 and 360 degree is a reflex angle. Take any line over here and the angle that is formed from here till here, because the initial arm is which one? OA is the initial arm. For acute angle also it is the initial arm, and for the reflex angle also it is the initial arm. So all the points that lie between 180 degree and 360 degree. 180 degree is what? Straight angle. 360 degree is complete angle. So between straight angle and complete angle, all the points that lie is the reflex angle. I think it is clear the different types of angles. Now we will see the definitions. Zero angle is measuring 0 degree. Acute angle measures more than 0 degree but less than 90 degree. Acute angle measures more than 0 degree, less than 90 degree. So acute angle is between 0 and 90. Right angle measure is 90 degree. One right angle is equal to 1/4 of complete angle, 1/4 of complete angle, and it is half of straight angle. Half of straight angle. Obtuse angle is measure is more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. More than 90, this is the 90 degree line, it is more than 90 degree but it is less than 180 degree. So obtuse angle is between 90 and 180. Straight angle measures 180 degree and 180 degree is equal to 2 right angles. This measure of the straight angle is equal to 180 degree. Reflex angle measures more than 180 degree but less than 360 degree. Measures more than 180 degree but less than 360 degree. So is between 180 and 360, and complete angle measure is equal to 360 degree. Now what are congruent angles? When two angles they have the same measure, they are known as congruent or equal angles. Congruent means equal. When two angles they have same measure, they are known as congruent or equal angles. Look at these two angles. Angle AOB is measure is 60 degree and angle PQR measure is 60 degree. Then these two angles, angle AOB is equal to PQR is equal to 60 degree. In the next video, we'll learn about the perpendicular lines and we'll solve the sums. Thank you and have a nice day.